9 minutes at 12. Um, and I hit the wrong button. So, first times first, here we go. And that's what happens. Um, oh, so I am live and we got to expand the video. So, welcome to the Health Pedal podcast or the Health Pedal 20 top herbs that will increase your life and that you should have on hand. We are the Healing Homestead, and we are Doctors Ann Consorti and Dr. Jim Consorti, and we are bringing you the top 20 medicinal herbs to have on hand and why. And I hope someone's still listening because I totally missed the right button. But you know what? Technology and me are catching up. Thank you, Dr. Molly and Mr. Ingen, for letting me know that I messed up. And so here we are. Anyway, today we are going to go over the first herb in my series of the top 20. And the only reason it's first is because it begins with A. There's no rhyme or reason. It's really hard to pick an herb that is the best, because if I came up with my top 10 that I would have, it would be like every one of them. So there are weeds. They do grow crazy, healthy, and sometimes you can't contain them. However, they are amazing to have around, and you can't do without them because in an herb are all the multitude of things that that herb can help and heal. It's not one thing. You know, when man looks at an herb or a plant and says, oh, like when it takes vitamin E, it decides that the alpha tocopherol is the main ingredient. But alpha can't work without beta, gamma, and delta. It's like trying to drive a car with three wheels. It just doesn't work. So when we do use the herbs that God intended us for us to heal ourselves with, we get a multifaceted, amazing amount of uses. So let's start with astragalus. Astragalus is a plant or a weed, I guess. It's in the pea family, and it grows in hardy zones 6 to 11, which means it grows pretty much throughout the country of the USA. However, you can't harvest the root until 4 years later because it has to grow. And there we have it. So the Latin name for astragalus is Astragalus membranaceus. It's in the family Fabaceae. Do you have to know that? No, but some people like to know that, so I'm sharing that with you. The common names are milkvesh, locoweed, I guess it's a crazy weed, goat's thorn, yellow leader, and huang chi. The part that we use is the root, as I said. Here's some herbal actions. It's an adaptogen, which means it helps your body adapt to different stresses and keeps your body calm. And um, it's antibacterial, antiviral, and a diuretic. So that's an amazing amount of uses within the use of this plant. It's so crazy that we don't realize how potent and powerful a weed can be. And hello, Sister Justina. Thank you for being here, even though I'm late. Um, Drug interactions, you wouldn't want to use this with cyclophosphamide, lithium, or blood thinners, or diabetic medications, or immunosuppressive medications. It's that powerful that it'll override man's drugs. Fancy that. God overrides man once again. An average dose of most herbs is a quarter of a teaspoon twice a day for an adult, and a child you might want to do like drops. And so astragalus, I have a little story about astragalus. It is immune modulating. And my vision of astragalus is that this is not a scientific version of it, but it helps you to not have your cells recognize your cells as self. So it helps in autoimmune diseases like lupus and RA and Lyme because, and here's the non version of the scientific version, it makes your cells slippery. So when a stealth pathogen or a envelope virus or a spirochete virus that spirals into your cells starts diving into your cells, it leaves a biofilm so that your immune system will recognize your cells as self and attack yourself and leave that little bugger alone. So what astragalus comes in, it makes those cells like a slippery slope. This is my version. Um, and then those immune the immune, the T cells, the killer B cells, all of that, IgG, all those fancy words, they can go in and find that dang thing and get it out and help your body to heal. It is in a stealth pathogen protocol, which we will go over. So in that way, it helps to stimulate the infection fighting aspects of the immune system. Pretty cool, right? It also strengthens the body's resistance to disease, i.e., because it helps get the bugs out before they get in. And it decreases immunosuppressive effects of corticosteroid drugs like prednisone. Has good antibacterial action. It improves sperm motility and fertility. And new research on astragalus indicates a possibility of renal protective properties, and it improves your kidney function. So it not only improves the function of the kidneys, but it protects the kidneys from any damage or further damages, especially in cases of nephritis. Now, what is nephritis? It's inflammation of the nephrons. Nephrons are the cells that are in the kidney. So inflammation of the kidney, nephritis, they got fancy names that simply mean that there's something wrong with the kidney. And it can help lower blood pressure, and it's a good anti-inflammatory herb. Now, people with type 2 diabetes, it helps to stabilize blood sugar and insulin levels. It's so amazing to me, the functionality of one simple plant, which is like a pea. And if you've ever seen peas or vetch grow, they just grow and they reproduce themselves over and over again. So once you plant this thing, it'll just keep coming back. So you want to make sure that you at least let it seed once and then keep growing. Because remember, that taproot, it has to grow to 3 to 4 feet, and then you can go and grab that out of the ground. But you don't want to grab it out and kill all the plants, so you have to keep extra around so that for the years to come, you can harvest it. So again, it is a member of the pea family. It's a perennial, and it's native to China, where it's used as a medicinal food in soups and stews in the winter, so you don't have to tincture it. Now, the good news is because it takes so long to grow, it's really good to have on hand. And our health petal, the Healing Homestead, is now tincturing the herbs that we have that we're growing. And we do have some astragalus on hand for y'all to buy. And if you want to contact us, you can reach us either at our phone number, which is 903-386-3465, and we can send you out some. And also, you can go to healthpetal.org to see who we are and what we're doing. That's our website. And our store is in progress of getting set up online, so you can just go there and order. But in the meantime, you could either call us at 903-386-3465. That is our shameless commercial, because we do have astragalus. I don't want to bring you a herb that get you all excited about it and then not have you have a way of getting it. So thank you for listening. We will do this, and I will be better at it next time, and we will absolutely do 9 minutes at 9 next Sunday. And come along with us as we go through the top 20 herbs that you should have on hand and why. Thank you for listening, and may Yah keep you and bless you. If you end this live video, you'll be able to choose